up, G Life? It's your boy MC Shadow back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys comment, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share if possible, because it does help on my channel. Now, what I wanted to talk about today was, but before I get into it, it's free, check out the playlist, click, tap on the subscribe. And for those who, when I make these videos and they're like, hey, my boy, move the phone this way, you can see where you're driving. It's okay, I got nothing to hide from. I'm not hiding, you know what I mean? I got nothing to fear in this world. I'm a firm believer if whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, you know what I mean? I'm never hiding from nothing, you know what I mean? I'm very aware that you can see where I'm going and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Living in fear is not living at all, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm very comfortable in being able to handle scenarios. But anywho, back to the topic, shout out to the homies out of the V&E Projects, the homies out of V&E. Understanding the mentality of a young gang member, right? Because a lot of individuals like to criticize, they like to criticize without actually fully understanding the problem. We're talking about, these young kids at the age of 14, 13, 12, having a suicidal mentality, right? Because before joining a neighborhood, homies are very well aware that you could die, you could do life in jail, all of that. We're not stupid, you know what I mean? Even before we get into the neighborhood, we're very aware that all of these things could potentially happen. Yet these individuals still choose to get into the neighborhoods. You know what I mean? Should already let you know that there's a problem. That's a suicidal mentality. And the kid doesn't even care whether he lives or dies, my boy, at that age. You think that that's normal? You think that that behavior or that type of thought is created from a loving home, or if the kid feels wanted and loved, that he's going to have these thoughts? No, right? Obviously, it's because he feels like he don't fit in and he's unwanted and etc. But instead of individuals wanting to put themselves in them shoes and like to get into the mind of why these kids, think like that, they want to talk shit, bash, and all of this shit, like if that's supposed to help the problem. It's like if a kid's about to jump off the roof, right, commit suicide, you think by going on the roof and telling them, yeah, you're fucking no good, you're a piece of shit, you think that that's going to stop the kid from jumping? If anything, it's going to make him jump faster. So it's like, why would he do that? So it's like, before you want to criticize these individuals, get to understand the shit first, because at that age that we get into these neighborhoods, whether it be 12, 13, 15, because it's rare that a homie gets in their 20s, you know what I mean? And even that's oddish. They have this mentality already. They don't care if they live or die, my boy. That should already let you know the type of problem and scenario we're dealing with here. You know what I mean? So instead of people wanting to talk shit and bash, they should probably, take some time to understand the problem first. You get what I'm saying? And where the problem is coming from and how this problem is even created to begin with. Because at that age, a kid not caring whether he lives or dies is very troubling. And for the parent not even able to notice that, it's even more disturbing. Because I'm able to tell when there's something wrong with my kid, like off the bat like that. You know what I mean? But there's certain individuals that can. And it baffles me, because even I know certain individuals, I'll be like, hey, what's wrong with your kid? They'll be like, nah, nothing, he's fine. And when I could clearly see there's something wrong with him, it's strange. You know what I mean? When people don't want to own up to being parents, is what type of shit that happens. Because a kid not caring whether he lives or dies or does life in jail at that age, my boy, is not good. You know what I mean? So get to understand the problem first and try to be a part of the solution and not the problem. I'm saying, him, Shadow, we out.